Y'all, it is finally here. My BoldHue machine is here. No! I have been waiting for this thing for close to a year. It was supposed to ship last fall. They had some delays with making sure that the products were working properly, and you do not want to have a bad launch of a brand new product. You want to make sure it is seamless. You want to make sure customers are happy with what they get. So I completely get the delay, and I am totally fine with it. As long as I got to my machine and it works well, I personally do not mind waiting, but it has been quite a minute. If you have not seen this, I'm going to show you a clip directly from BoldHue, and they will tell you what it is. When I first heard about this device, I read it in an article when I was doing my research for my makeup news show called What's Up in Makeup. And I saw this and I was like, oh, that is so cool. Like, this is going to be great for people with skin tones that are difficult to match. And then the other thing I was thinking is, does my personal foundation collection actually match my skin? Because I get accused all the time of not being able to shade match very well, and fair. So I was really curious to see whether I was doing a good job with shade matching and whether this device would actually work for people. So I'm stepping back into Jen Loves Reviews, which was my channel for many years. And so I started doing more commentary. I specialized in reviews, and I wanted to review this machine for you. I did purchase this with my own dollars. BoldHue had no idea who I was, didn't know I had ordered the machine until I reached out a few weeks ago and was like, hey, I'm planning my content for March. Is the BoldHue actually going to ship? And I think at that point they realized that I had a social platform. So the owner reached out to me. If you have any questions, let me know. But that being said, I am not affiliated with this brand in any way. I do not have an affiliate code. I do not benefit from your purchase of it in any way. And again, I spent my own dollars. So I will be giving you my 100% transparent and honest first impression review of the machine today. So what does this thing do? It has ink cartridges inside, and those ink cartridges print foundation kind of like a printer. BoldHue has tried this on people of many different skin tones, and people seem to be really happy with it. They've done pop-up shops, testing it on different people, giving people devices, and it's just a really exciting machine for those people and or makeup artists who are looking to shade match on the fly very easily. So without further ado, let us jump into my first impression of starting the machine, setting it up. It was a bit of a process for me, but I think it was a me issue. I'm not even going to blame it on the BoldHue. I think it was a me issue, but I will show you my process and getting this thing loaded and ready to go, making the foundation, applying it. We're going to do all of that right now. Okay, I've got my stuff. I'm following the directions. First time setup. Place BoldHue upright on a stable surface and connect it to a USB cable and power adapter not included. Okay. All right, so I got to go find USB compatible plug. Yay. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, I found one. So I'm going to plug this in, but now this cord is only this long, so I have to find an extension cord. This part is not supposed to be the complicated part. Extension cord located. Woohoo! I'm going to plug this baby in. Search again. What do you mean? There we go. Device not found. Connect. Connected. Woohoo! It just took a second. It figured it out. Okay, update your BoldHue's firmware after the install. Your BoldHue screen will go dark. When this occurs, press the power button for about 30 seconds until the BoldHue powers back on. Repair. Okay, oh, it's turned off. Okay, we're off. Okay, so I'm going to press the power button for about 30 seconds until it passes. Well, it's already on. Do I need to keep holding it? It says until it powers back on. So now I need to repair it. Okay, it's off again. Update my device. Is it on? It looks like it's off, but it says updating. Is it on? Okay. Turned off again. Key. Well, search again. We went through this already. Device not found. Search again. Search again. Bitch. Just... Okay, let's push the power again. Okay. Connect. Device disconnected. Why does it keep turning off? Because it looks like it's off. I'm trying to like not mess with it while it's doing a thing. But what if it's off right now? It looks very off. Should I turn it on? Where are you right now to give me advice? Should I push the button? Vote in your brain. I'm going to push the button. Cannot connect to a device. Okay. Oh, my husband's editing the grocery list. Okay. Okay, now it says connected. All right. I already did the update my device, didn't I? It keeps blinking and turning off. Why is it blinking like that? Did you see that? It's like it blinks and then it turns off. Oh, I'm supposed to hold it flat, but I'll just turn it like this so you can see what's happening on my screen. It says updating. I feel like we're all dressed up here. I've been waiting for months. We're all dressed up to go to the prom and the date's not showing up. I've been waiting for this for so long and I don't know what's happening. Do 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 do. Oh, what is going on here? There was this one time a really long time ago that on a gossip website, they turned me into some kind of dog and my hair was sticking out like that. And every time my hair sticks out like that, I think of that picture that those people made of me and the people that didn't like me made of me looking like a dog. Oh, they're so mean. Okay, it's just because I didn't straighten this part and I should have. Yeah. The hair is not doing the thing today. And the BoldHue is not doing the thing. I don't know what it's doing. I'm scared to touch it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn this off for now. And if anything happens, I'll be back. Or should I just sit here and wait? Making decisions is hard. It says updating. I think I just need to walk away. my attention is not doing well right now. I'm going to just leave this do a thing and we'll come back because I can't just sit here. I can't do it. Impossible.
A few minutes later.
Okay, I'm back. Okay. And now it says, press the center button to turn on, make sure phone. Okay, we're doing it again. Okay. Press it again. Oh, press it longer. Come on, baby. You can do it. You can do it. Come on. Go, go, go. It's not turning on. Why? Did I not press it long enough? There it goes. Okay, it's on. Because it did say 30 seconds, so now it's on. Device found. Woo! Loading device. Connect. Woo! One step at a time. One thing at a time. We got this. We got this. We're going to do this today. I almost gave up because I have another video I want to film. And, okay, we're in good shape. Okay, I don't have time for this. I don't have time to wait an hour for this firmware update. Okay, remove the back panel. We're going to do that. Okay, it looks like that inside. So it's nice that it's color-coded. I love that. And unbox the cartridges and shake vigorously. Okay, so we're going to start with the blue. Oh, unbox first. Then shake vigorously. Unbox. Shake vigorously. Okay, shake it vigorously. Remove the cap and save. You'll need them later for maintenance and travel. Okay, I can do that. In the device, pull each colored cartridge holder down towards you until it stops. Ooh, fancy. Let me show you. I'm doing this and I'm not even showing you. So pull it down. So I pulled each one of those down. This is just like a printer. This is neat. Okay, did that. Okay, insert each cartridge into the corresponding cartridge holder. Push and twist until you hear and feel a click. Repeat for all colors. Okay, let me read that again. Push and twist until you hear or feel a click. I felt it. No, I didn't feel it. I don't know if that's it. Did I do it? Let's do another one and see if it feels different. Vigorously. Vigorously. My athletic band is going to be like, you're exercising. And then I'm going to push. Maybe I'll just put this one down so I can get the hang of it. There you go. Okay. I think they're both in. Pretty sure. They feel like they're in. So I'm going to do the other ones. Okay. That hair is going to bother me this whole time. Not bother me enough to fix it, though. I'm not really feeling a click. So that makes me a little nervous, but they look like they're in all the way. Okay. It does take a little bit of force. So if you have fine motor issues where you have trouble pushing like that, then just be aware. This one definitely feels thinner, this yellow one. Oh, there's the click, and then turn. Okay. We're in good shape. I think I was just... Sometimes I do weird stuff that doesn't make any sense, and you're probably yelling at me. I'm somebody that, like IKEA furniture, if I have to put it together, it'll probably take me about twice as long as the average person because I have to read directions like 9,000 times. It's still some of them I'm not getting that click. Let's try again. There you go. And then turn. All right, I've got them all in. There they are. Ensure all the cartridges are in their holder, upright position, replace. Okay, so I got to just push them back in. Bloop, 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 bloop. Replace the back panel. Done. How to use your BoldHue. Just watch. When prompted by the app, remove the wand and wait for the glass end to light up. If it doesn't, hold the glass end near a bright light. Okay, because it might be too dark. Got it. So you take the thingy out, scan your skin in 3 places, forehead, chin, and neck. Avoid scanning in these areas: redness or acne, darkness or hyperpigmentation, scarring, or facial hair. Scan, I love that they put facial hair in there. Gently place the wand flat on your skin until you feel the glass sensor completely touch your face. The directions are fantastic. I love that. Return the wand, align the magnets. Okay, I got this. Charging light will appear. I like that there's written and video directions. Okay, and then you can rewatch it if you want to. Okay, start a new scan. Activating wand. Calibrating sensors. Checking cartridge levels. Initializing pigment levels. All right, remove the wand. Oh, this way. I didn't just watch a video. Start scanning forehead, chin, and neck. Forehead. Wait. I don't know if it's scanning it. Is it scanning it? Okay, hold on a minute. Also, did it scan me? Oh, it did. Oh, shit. I didn't do my neck. Oh, shit. I might have to do that again. Because obviously, even with written and visual directions, I suck. Because there's no... I wish there was like a beep or something that, like, it scanned. Like, how did I know it was scanning? Because I didn't scan my neck. I put on my chin, though. Something went wrong. Okay, let's do it again. Try again. Okay. Start a new scan. We're doing this again. I'm terrible. I told you, IKEA furniture is challenging for me. Okay, next. I got this. No. Stop it. No. Start a new scan. Okay. Return the wand. Go back. Start a new scan. Okay. Now, I'm going to take it. Okay. Now I'm going to go like this. Okay. I scan my chin, my forehead, I think. And now I'm going to go on my chin, like chick there. And now I'm going to go on my neck. Like chick there. And then I'm going to hit next. Wand returned. Initializing. Did I do it right this time? That's the question. Went wrong. Make sure you wait for the glass end to light up before placing it on your skin. It should vibrate and the light will turn off. So it does do something. But it wasn't doing that. It didn't do that. This is why I should never do the first tutorial. Okay, it's lit up. So now I'm going to go like this. It beeped. See, that's what I was looking for. Okay, chin. Yeah, see, now I'm doing it right. There we go. And now I'm going to put it away. Oh, okay. Wand returned. Now it should work. I should never be in charge of doing an early tutorial on anything. I'm learning this. At my big age, I still can't follow damn directions. 11 minutes later. Okay, there's my shade. Make your match. Let's do it. Oh my gosh, it popped out. I saw that in the video, but it caught me by surprise anyway. Okay, when the drawer opens, remove the jar. So where's my jars? Here's my jars. And place the, oh, these are cute. Look how cute that is. I love that. They give you 2 jars. Would have been nice to have had a friend do this with me, but no. Okay, here's the jar. Place the jar flat inside. So we did that. Oh, shit, I dropped my phone. So we're putting the jar in. We're closing it. Okay, and now we're going to say make foundation. Preparing, dispensing. This is kind of fun though. This is kind of fun. I wish I had somebody that had a more rare skin tone to do this with, but I don't, because I don't have a lot of in-person friends, and the ones that I do have did not want to make this video with me, which is fine. Not everybody wants to be on camera. Not everybody wants to do this, and that's totally fine. It does take a little while to make the foundation, but it's not, like, I feel like it's almost done. Reminds me of like the old printers where it would just do line by line, you know what I'm talking about? It was like, the ones with like the roll on the side. That's what this reminds me of. It's new technology. It makes sense. Ooh. Okay, alrighty then. Okay, so it looks like the black spilled out the side a little bit, so I don't know if that's going to make a difference. Okay, we found a problem with the following cartridges. They might need a good shake. Fixed base cartridge. Oh, your cartridge may be inserted correctly or needs shaking. See how the black is on the edge? So maybe something happened with the black. Maybe I should look and see. Black seems to be in there fine. You know what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try to put the black in there, I guess. I thought this was supposed to come with like a little spatula and doohickey, but I don't see one of those. Oh, it does. Here it is. Here's a little spatula. Here we go. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to try to scrape the side of it and hope that it doesn't make a difference. But I feel like that just kind of mess up the whole thing. Is that much going to make a difference? I don't know. So anyway, I'm going to just stir this together and see. Can you see what's happening? Hopefully you can see. There's definitely something wrong with the way that the black was aligned. I must have done something wrong. This spatula is really nice. It's like bendy perfectly. I get that black in there. I don't know if that little bit of black is going to make that big of a difference, TBH. Try to get off as much as I can. I think that's close enough. That seems to be good. Let's see. It's actually darker than I expected it to be because lately people have been telling me that my foundation's too dark. So I thought maybe it was a me issue, but maybe it's not too dark. So moment of truth. Let us put a little bit on. It's very thin. That's what I noticed right away. And I'm just going to take the tiniest bit on my finger and we're going to go. That looks exactly my skin color, of course. Look at that. It's so pretty. All right, let me get my mirror because we got to do this right. Hold on. Let me get my mirror. I'm going to get out the Beauty Blender They Face Set, which is really nice that they include this. I love that. So let's see what the finish looks like. So one thing I don't like about this is getting the product on my face. Like, what's the best method for doing that? I guess it's just like, because it's so thin. So I guess it's just dipping my finger in the product. Oh, I probably should just put it on one side. That finish is really pretty. Okay, let's look up close. So it's like got a shiny finish right now. Like it's definitely dewy, at least right now, while it's, maybe once it dries down a little bit, it'll be like more matte, maybe. I guess I can use the spatula to dig some out and put on the back of my hands. See, I'm not a makeup artist. This is where it is so clear that no matter how much I do makeup on myself and online, it's not the same as being a professionally trained makeup artist. Because I just thought of that. Like I could have taken the spatula, put a little on the back of my hand, and then done it from there. I mean, it is really pretty, but it's dewy. So if you're already shiny, this finish might not be for you. And they also only have this one formula right now, but they talked about how they would love to expand for more formulas. So that is my match. I do think that it's a little more yellow than my neck. Are you seeing that? Let me get a little bit more. We'll do it like on the back of my hand and bring it down my neck a little bit. Because look at it on my neck. See, it's a little yellow compared to my like neck. I don't know. I'm super curious what y'all think of this. All right, so let's take a little trip upstairs outside before I do anything else so you can see what this looks like in natural. My neighbor's doing something, so there's a noise out here, but I'm gonna show you kind of where we're at. There we go. I always forget which angle is the best angle. I guess it depends on where the sun is, but this is the best angle right now. You can still see my freckles through it. So it's a light coverage. You can try to build it up a little bit, but it's definitely not, like it's a skin evening situation, but it definitely doesn't cover this. So that's something to keep in mind. I'm gonna go downstairs and see if I can build it up.
A little out. Yeah, see how it's not covering? Maybe if I use just my fingertips. Because I know there are people, the reason why I'm trying to cover my freckles is I know there are people with hyperpigmentation that want to cover that with their foundation. And I want you to see realistically what this can and can't do. So I don't think that this is going to build any more than that. And it did stay pretty dewy. You can see my forehead. It's a dewy formula. So now I'm just going to do the rest of my makeup real quick and see what it looks like once everything else is on. Oh my gosh, why is my hair doing this? What is happening? Why? This hairspray, by the way, is freaking fab. It's the Rum Punch Stronghold by Dry Bar. I love it so much. There we go. That's at least a temporary. I really need to straighten that. Okay, so this is what I look like with full face. What you need to know about what's on my face complexion-wise is I use the Milani Conceal and Perfect powder that I've been really loving lately. My concealer is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh in the shade Light 5N, I think is what that says. Something like that. And then I use the Ciate blush in Deep Love. Unfortunately, Ciate is on life support right now. We don't know if she's going to make it, but in memory, we have the blush. One thing I wanted to show you is the color match between my concealer and foundation to see like how close we are. So we're going to do, there's the BoldHue Foundation, and here is my concealer, and you'll have to tell me what you think. As far as like if that would be a good concealer. I feel like it is. I feel like that's a nice like one shade lighter concealer. Man, that is a really nice match with my skin tone, isn't it? But you can see how shiny it is. It's really shiny. So anyway, that's what I've got for now. I'm going to go about my day. I have the Coastal Scents video that I'm going to film right now. And I also have a sponsor video to film. And then I am going over to my friend's house for our weekly ukulele practice. And I will be back tonight to show you how this wore. But before I do that, let's just pop quickly outside and then we'll do the wear test result. So this is the foundation outside. Ooh, I like that. That looks good. I didn't do that angle earlier, but like you can see, it is definitely a lighter coverage, which is kind of a shame because if you want to do like, if you really want to have like a match for your skin tone, I would think a lot of people would want more of a medium to fuller coverage foundation. A lighter coverage, a lot of times you can kind of mess with the shade a little bit, you know what I mean? Because your natural skin's going to shine through, so it doesn't have to be quite as exact of a match. Because you can always put a little moisturizer in it to make it a little lighter coverage, but you can't go the other direction unless you mix it with another foundation, which is not what we want to do. That ruins the whole point of the foundation. So yeah, I am a little disappointed in the coverage. I'm also disappointed how dewy it is because I think there's a lot of people that aren't going to like it being so dewy, but we're going to see how it wears through the day, and it'll be many hours for me, and it's going to be just a second for you. And 1, 2, 3. Day is done. If the audio sounds a little bit different, it's because earlier I didn't have this mic plugged in. So a little bit of a change, a little different. I tried to fix it as much as possible. So hopefully it wasn't super noticeable. But what I'm hoping is somewhat noticeable is how my foundation lasted through the day. So let me go ahead and I'm going to zoom you in so you can see what you see. And then I'm going to look and see what I see. So there's one side. There's the other side. And now I'm going to look and see what's going on here. Alrighty then. Ooh, that's so bright. I don't see any foundation in my wrinkles on my forehead, so that is good. My under eyes don't look great, but I also put concealer on, so let's keep it real there as far as that. The foundation I don't see on my cheeks like at all. What is it even there? But this is the thing though, is that it wasn't really super coverage to begin with. What I'm going to do is I want to put on a tiny bit of this so we can see like what it did look like compared to what it does now. So I'm just going to put a little tiny bit and blend it in and see if you can see that it added more coverage.
See what I'm saying? Like it's not enough coverage. It's just not. Let's do this side. This side has more freckles because that's my driving side. So it has more sun damage. See what I'm saying? Like it never really covered much. So it's hard to even tell like what was actually on there. So that's really something to keep in mind with this, that this is going to be a light evening of the skin tone. The match, I think, was absolutely perfect. I think that it's super, super cool, but I do think they need to up the coverage on their next formula if they choose to make another formula with this. I feel like that's my biggest critique, along with the fact that it is really dewy. So it's something to keep in mind. Some people really love a dewy look, and I love a dewy look sometimes, but I know some people don't. So that's something to keep in mind. And this machine is quite expensive. This supposedly will give you, let me look, hold on. I don't want to get it wrong here. Hold on a minute. Everything you saw here is $300. And what you're going to end up paying for is the refill cartridges. Now they're going to, just like a printer ink, they're going to run out at different times. So you're not going to have to re-up on them on all the shades at the same time. They are $15 each. The question is, and I think they're going to learn more as more customers have this, like what does that really mean? You know what I mean? Like what does 1 month's worth of foundation really mean as far as the refills of it and the true cost of it? How often will I need to refill the cartridges? It's going to depend on how much of each color it's spitting out for you personally. I just don't know that yet. Overall, final verdict, in my opinion, first impression is this machine is really damn cool. I'm going to show you some photos now of me trying to color match with foundation and how it compares to the BoldHue being what I believe is an exact match for my skin color. And you can see that sometimes I've really, really missed on my foundation shade trying to match it myself, because no matter what your skin tone, you will come across where maybe you can make it work, but they just don't have your shade, no matter what your skin tone is. Of course, there are many skin tones that are really difficult. My skin tone is relatively easy to match compared to other skin tones, but even I got it wrong a lot. For me, is this worth $300? That's very difficult for me to say. Hello, editing Jen. So with this review, I clearly made a bunch of mistakes, and I wanted to be authentic in what actually happened, but I also wanted to give you a little bit more information now that I had more information. There were two main problems with what happened in this video. First, there was an error in something going on with the base formula, and I wasn't sure if that affected the coverage of the foundation. The second was the shade match, in that it didn't exactly match my neck, so I wanted to do the scan again. The second time, I shook the base really, really hard, and I made sure it was good, and then I also scanned the middle of my neck instead of under my chin. I was wondering if this would give me a better match. This is what happened. So here's what it looks like in the jar before I stirred it, and in stirring it, I started realizing almost immediately that it was more red than the other foundation that I had made, which made me a little nervous because I don't think that my skin is red like that. Here's the swatch on my hand, and it's clearly the wrong shade compared to the one that I made first, which is kind of interesting because I was trying to get a better match and instead got a worse match. So if I had some advice, I would say scan right under your neck like they show in the video instead of trying to match the middle of your neck. I wanted you to see the shades side by side, so this is what those look like. The one on the left is the first one that I made that I showed in this video, and then the second one is the one that I had just made as my second try. The point of this part was to see the coverage and see if the coverage made a difference, regardless of whether or not the shade was the right shade. I wanted to see if the Beauty Blender would show that it did have more coverage now that there was the proper amount of base in there. And you can see right away that, yeah, it does look like there is going to be more coverage when the base is in there properly, which is not a shocker, but I wanted to make sure and show you that. Do I think this is going to be medium coverage? Probably not, but it's definitely going to be closer to medium coverage. I don't think that it is going to be one of those that covers up discoloration completely, but it is going to cover better than what I showed in this video. Not by a ton, but just a little bit more. And I wanted to make sure I was accurate in what I was showing you. There's just a tiny bit more coverage in the new one compared to the old one. You can see I have lots of freckles on my arms, so you can really see it there. Is it going to be enough difference for you as far as coverage? You're going to have to decide that for yourself. I just wanted to make sure you had the best information possible. All right, back to the video. Did I need this? No. Did I want this? Yes. Am I happy to have it? Yes. I'm having fun with it. Absolutely. Do I love my little jar of light covered foundation? I love it. It's perfect for what I like. I do wish it was a little less dewy, but the powder worked really well over top of it. I'm fine with that. As far as my operator error in the beginning, I really think that's just a learning curve for me personally. I don't think that's the BoldHue's fault. I really do think that it was my fault. I'm just really bad at following directions, and I wouldn't blame the device. And I think that the more videos that are out like this one of real users using them, I think there's going to be more people making different kinds of mistakes. So that you can learn from those mistakes and not make those mistakes yourself. So for me, I'm very happy to have this. I will continue to use it, but each individual person is going to have to look at the pros and cons of this device to decide whether it's good for you or not. And at this point, my friend, it is your turn in the collective brain of makeup awesomeness, where we help each other not to buy crap and to buy things that are totally worth it. And if you've never heard me say that, welcome to a true Gen Love review. I'm still not going to do them all that often, but when I'm in between deep dives, I would love to still do a couple of reviews here and there, especially things like this that may be of high interest. Maybe not everybody's buying it. Something that's a little different. I would love to bring back the reviews, and I hope that you enjoyed this. And if you did, I would love for you to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And if you would like to hang out a little longer, as always, YouTube's going to put 2 videos for you over here. One I'm going to pick out for you that I think you're going to love. The top one YouTube's going to pick out for you based on what they think you're going to love. But if you gotta go, I get it. It is no problem. Thank you for hanging out as long as you did. Mad love to you, and I will see you in a video very, very soon. Bye.